Hello, we're still ploughing on with America. I should log these. I think this is America clip 4. Of this book here, Paul Murphy's Extremely Unlikely History of the World. I've forgotten to turn the light on the camera, so I'm looking at the wrong place. Book number 2. I messed the cover up with this. This is a little piece of trivia. So the cover of this was supposed to be me. You can see it's me upside down, holding the book upside down. And it was supposed to be me holding the book the right way up. So I would be upside down holding the book the right way up, and then you'd see me holding the book the right way up. It works, believe me. If you see the masterpiece, if you see the master copy of the cover design, it really works. But then I inverted it when I came to put the lettering on and naffed it all up. Right, so 2, 3, 4. Turkeys. Oh, we're in the United States bit. Did I say that already? I don't know. That already. I've definitely said that already now. Turkeys and their socio-historic importance of the United States. Many people still got upset at having to go out and dig up rocks just to give away even once a year. You need to go back and see the previous video to get any of this in context. And eventually someone suggested turkeys would be a better gift. Bill Flump, chief turkey farmer in all of New Hampshire. Say, now wouldn't turkeys be a better gift? Lena sideways. Lena sideways. Lena sideways. I know you were ahead of me, but I still want to do it in a case. What a nice idea, Bill. Whatever made you think of it? Bill Flump. Just civic mindedness. By the way, I'm going to have to raise my prices by 3,300%. Turkeys as a... Shall I just get back to my normal voice? Yes. Turkeys as a Thanksgiving gift soon took off. And flew for about 40 feet before crashing to the ground. It was caught. It should be singular actually. That'll teach me to try. Let's do that again, shall we? As I said to the wife on the honeymoon. Yes, I might feel something this time. Turkey as a Thanksgiving gift soon took off and flew for about 40 feet before crashing to the ground. It was caught by Ned Sturberberber, who sharpened his beak and used as a javelin straight into the groin of Edgar Flensman. I hold a grudge, he told him, and wouldn't you if every time you cough you gravelled your neighbour's path? That's a reference to a joke in video number 3. Soon the practice of turkey at Thanksgiving was widespread and popular, except for with turkeys. Don't you remember the happy times of rocks, they asked, except for the first one, who still had his beak wrapped around Flensman's ghoulies. As with all things good, somebody has to find an evil use. During the American War of Independence, the controversial General Horatio Lloyd Iron Gates defeated British General John Burgoyne's large invasion army at the Battle of Saratoga when he ordered his men to dress as turkeys and waddle up to the British lines with jars of cranberry gravy under their necks. The British at first mistook it as a contingent of char ladies from Cleethorpes. Then, after some got burnt standing next to the campfires, as a contingent of charred ladies from Cleethorpes. Oh, I like that one. Eventually Private Dick Thickwick of the 3rd Battalion of Crotch Scratchers shouted out, "No, wait, I recognise them. They are turkeys. I have one back in England as a pen friend. This is a tradition over here. They give people they like, such as native indigenous peoples, turkeys as what they call a Thanksgiving gift. They must like us after all. We must send them a card and our regards and invite them to an irk." An invite to an irk? What's that? Asked Burgoyne. No, irk is the sound a British soldier makes when he has been stabbed in the rectal region by a spear, informed 2nd Lieutenant Herbert Nedge before adding irk himself. It was a massacre. The British... No, they didn't. It was a massacre. The American army threw off their turkey disguises and ran amok in the British camp, stabbing, shooting and farting the English plus significant other ranks to decimation. As far away as 20 miles, cries of "irk" and screams of "oh me bum" could be heard. Realising the battle was lost and that he was running late for a barber's appointment, Burgoyne surrendered and was allowed to return to England on parole in May 1778, having been exchanged for more than 1,000 American prisoners and the keys to the executive toilet. In response to Burgoyne's surrender, Congress declared December the 18th, 1777 as a national day, quote, "for solemn thanksgiving and praise, in recognition of the military success at Saratoga." It was the nation's first observance of a holiday with that particular name. Heroes of the day included Edgar Flensman, who was not only dressed as a turkey, but still had one attached to his groin. Unable to remove his suit afterwards, he was awarded the Order of 2 Veg and Potatoes and served 2 terms in Congress, still dressed as a turkey and still with one stuck to his balls. General Gates, meanwhile, took command of the Southern Department in 1780, and after he'd finished with his Southern Department, naughty one now, he washed his hands and prepared to muster his forces. However, he was removed from his post later that year after the disastrous Battle of Camden, when he attempted to, when he attempted to clear his throat halfway through a sentence, trying to get to the full stop and discreetly swallow so no one noticed. It didn't work out very well, did it? However, he was removed from his post later that year after the disastrous Battle of Camden, when he attempted to defeat the British forces under General Charles and the ones on top of him as well, by using the same tactic. Lord Cornwallis, the battle commander, was aware of the ruse and, upon seeing 2,500 turkeys slowly approaching his lines, he ordered his men to dress as Brahma chickens wearing lingerie. The American forces threw down their hard-ons and took up their hard-ons and rushed forward in lust, crying, "Look at the rump on that giant chicken!" and "It's not only eggs that are going to get laid tonight," only to be mown down in their prime. They fell to the ground and lay there, triangle-shaped, which is a reference to an erection if you didn't get that one. In the aftermath, both sides agreed that weapons of foul destruction should be outlawed, and the world agreed, although Churchill's blanket bombing of Dresden with frozen bourbon reds during World War II is still considered a war crime in some circles. I think I need to take a breath, so let's just click the off button just for a second.